5th pick Huskar in ranked matchmaking, and this is the next level, you know? You just 5th pick a Huskar. Let's try to get a free win.
Just based on HP.
Yeah, and Nyx already has really high HP base regen. And he's got the 4-man shield and Kutengo still to go.
Bottom lane, initiation coming in from EE. That Fissure gonna find Machine in space. No Cold Embrace, however, to the Wraith King, killing off the Huskar. And now they move over to MR, but they can't go in too deep. The Burning Spear is already ticking down the Wraith King. Not too. Misery's been throttling this lane so nicely. He's 21 for 11. The highest CS on the board belongs to this Nyx Assassin. And middle lane, maybe Quap can try and make something out of nothing here up against Weeha, but with that level 2 Shadow Strike, Weeha's down. He's actually going to go for it. SCC. He tried this last time, and the bottle charges combined up with a Shadow Strike. Well, there'll be a trade-off at least. And they're still going to go actually up on top lane. Misery. So they chase Misery into the tree lane. Just 5 cameras in 5 seconds time. Ellie's going to find him in the trees, and Misery will end up dropping to this. And that's quite a big kill, considering, as you said, like, he's up.
Soak up levels right now while Weeha switches with him into the jungle.
SC's got to be considering this. If he blinks screen Sonic Waves, he gets an instant kill. Meanwhile, the Huskar dies up on top lane.
That Brain Staff actually destroys him. He just got the mana. He does have the Enchanted Mango, so almost at all times he should have mana for the ultimate anyways once he hits 6.
He actually gets trapped inside the cogs. Battery Assault's going to work. He's on level 6, and EE losing his life on the bottom lane to the Clockwork. Say hello to basically almost level 6. Puppey couldn't get there in time. And even when he didn't have the mana after the TP for the Shallow Grave.
He wasn't quite 6 yet. You can't. And the potential is there for death. He does have a magic wand, but what does that really do for you here?
Fissure, right now on pieliedie with a Sonic Wave. He dies so quickly. And the Sentry Ward reveals the fact that he's actually sitting right on the edge of vision.
Be a little bit too much.
Clockwork. Just trying to play around with the Wraith King, and he's going to play pretty hard with SC coming in with the rotation. Pieliedie has arrived, but that Wraith King is ticking out the Shadow Strike at the moment, and that'll trigger out that reincarnation. It's a very long cooldown though for level 1, so they want to make this really worth the trade. You keep EE alive, but can you get more? The Clockwork's still looking good. The Screaming Shadow Strike's going to slow him down once again, and with a Cog Burn, you can take out the next mana. Starts the Battery Assault. pieliedie. Oh, look at the Battery Assault to do the work with the Scream from the Queen of Pain. They're going to catch out too. The Cold Embrace keeps the Clockwork alive, and SC gets himself a double kill.
All of them should be waiting for it, because if you die at an inopportune moment, what are you going to get out of it? You need some sort of rebuttal.
Huskar stunned up, Poison stinged up, Misery trying to be aggressive with that Splinter Blast doing so much damage. The Razors from Weeha won't reach, but now with Wyvern Nightmare up, they have 2 more Razors available. There's one, and there's the Dazzle Wave Deal, doing a lot of work. But the Clockwork hookshot's in, the 3-man Fissure, they lock in 2 inside the Cox, pieliedie down, and a triple kill for SC, and the Clockwork will melt them up. 4 heroes from Seeker and Lost, for the price of all.
That was disgusting. The Fissure and the Cogs.
It's not disgusting, it's beautiful, and they're going to go for more. Up to Jackie, MR, there's your curse, can be committed.
Doesn't have the ultimate.
The Fissure is down, the Echo Slam, where's your extra damage? With the Totem Stun, and maybe EE, 54, he's so low, and the Clockwork Rocket kill secures it. Misery, he's got his stun up in 5 seconds time. The Cold Embrace going to make this very, very difficult. And the Splinter Blast is back off cooldown too. Misery moves away from the Green Wave, so he doesn't get hit by it. And the Spike Carapace, MR, get the hell out of there. He gets stunned up and dies. They can't give any more. But the Clockwork as well as SC, they're rotating and looking for Weeha, and they found him. The hook shot down. They can keep him in position, or can they? He goes in deep into the side, but the Battery Assault and the attack. There's now SC going 7-1 on this Secret. He has to let this tower go.
I mean, you've got EternalEnvy here. He's got the ultimate up.
Oh, hook shot. They found one. They found Puppey. He can Shallow Grave or no? Yeah, he can. The Battery Assault couldn't control him enough. But now, can he get away? SC's waiting here. The Fissure catches 3 again. Sonic Wave's available. There's double stun however from Misery. Buys his face while Weeha, the Raiders from inside the Fog of War, doing the work with a Haste Rune from the Queen of Pain.
Fortunately for Newbee, they were able to get out with just losing 1 hero.
Misery? That's really early to throw out the Spike Carrot. He did it right in front of Newbee.Young as well. So SC just waited it out. He knew he had
pre-preps it, but doesn't even matter. In Team Secret, they're just losing more heroes than they should in these mini skirmishes.
They might lose more bottom lane. Weeha,
you can't afford to lose Wee here.
Hook shot, and Weeha, well, it's a point blank one. The Fissure will connect too. You'll have to run the Clockwork around. The Echo Slam damage ensures the kill. Clockwork will take it. And now he's a very short.
Go for the kill, and then
They're focusing
open up this mid area.
EternalEnvy, can
He's
they
not the
burn?
target you want, though.
Can they burn through his reincarnation twice? That's a big question. Huskar jumping forward, gonna get stunned up pretty early on. Double stun as well with Misery waiting on the hillside, but the cold embrace up the Huskar. You've also got the mid lane SC being controlled up by pieliedie. The Beatrice will keep him there, but it's Jackie, the shallow grave, still alive. And remember, you've still got reincarnation to get through. Puppey will get the physical damage out from the wave, so it's a one for real reincarnation only trade-off. And even the Clockwork cold embrace is trying to keep him up, but this is not the dream, Newbee.Young. In fact, this is a nightmare. You don't have your Queen of Pain during the fight. She has to solo up the Bane herself. Left out of the fight, you lose 3 heroes initiating up into an area you have no vision on.
Your Queen of Pain is 9-1-3, and he's gonna kill Misery for sure. Gonna be godlike with that, and that kind of makes things a little bit better, but
now they go in for Roshan. They can't walk out of this pit, however. There's a dire observe ward on the cliffside, so they have to stay in the pit, but they just try and find the pickoff over on Misery first. Able to claim it. He'll buy his 4-star recipe before death, but now you know there's no Nyx Assassin inside the pit. The Wyvern tanks the damage. Huskar, please doesn't get... No, he got bashed. He got bashed. He got bashed.
You know!
He died to Roshan!
Oh, God!
You can see her coming from a mile away!
Yo!
Ah!
This guy's got to be tilted at this point. They're even going to lose their Winter Wyvern for this one.
Yeah, but they claimed the Bane at the same time. The Clockwork got a solo kill on it, but
you can't afford to
up against.
They know EternalEnvy doesn't have that ultimate either.
Wait for it. The Spike Carapace is up from Jackie, and now the hook shot in! Agency balls in the hand, Queen of Pain with the Echo Slam! Carving apart Secret! SC standing his ground! It's a double kill right now for the Clockwork! And SC no more! No. Sets up on Jackie, 18 seconds until he's got his reincarnation up. Puppey can buy that time, but they go further towards the Bane. Hook shot down, the stun's on Weehaw. Newbee.Young, they're gonna go for more. This is now the 6th death for Weehaw as well. 2 heroes down for Secret, no buyback.
4 and 3 right now. He's contributed to 3 kills. Most of those are in the early game where
he gets the Orchid over on Misery. He used the observe ward on the cliffside to see the perfect rotation, and Misery's down for the count.
This
44 seconds. His movement's wonderful.
Huskar, but in some roundabout way, they get the Aegis on the Queen of Pain instead.
Double TP's coming bottom lane. In fact, triple TP's. The Clockwork's the first one. Hook shots forward. Weehaw.
No BKB on him.
In range of the tower. He's only got Shadow Blade and the Sonic Wave. They waited out. Yes, he baited for the shallow grave. Canceling the animation. Now the Sonic Wave with the Echo Slam. Oh my! Secret big call, absolute new one. pieliedie dies down as well. And Ma will go on a killing spree as this Earthshaker. The perfect.
He's so far behind though. He had to go for the Radiance recipe first.
Here they go top. Blink. The Orchid's over on Misery again. No Spike Carapace time.
It's these 3 once again.
They are the trio of Bash Brothers. The Amigos bringing down Misery and Weehaw. And they're looking towards Puppey straight away again. Huskar, he can just live break down. Puppey is completely isolated, running forward into Newbee.Young. And it's a double kill for SC. Man, they may not even get a chance to take out the rack there.
Toby, that sounded a little bit too familiar, but they're going to get this tower down. They're gonna get the racks. The Shadow Queen is still dead. Doesn't have buyback either. The Shivas is completed on the Queen of Pain. She's just so monstrously huge now. EternalEnvy nowhere near enough farm.
He sold the Radiance recipe to pick up the armlet for this fight. But Misery, he's orchided up. They've taken the mid-ranks now. Newbee.Young, all they gotta do is get out of here. With a defensive cogs, they can do it. They're force-upping forward. In fact, Secret, they're coming out. Newbee are posturing to fight.
You don't want to overextend for
Misery,
this.
but no! The BKB feeds grip here. But SEC, they're not doing enough damage, and the hook shot in again! The Sonic Wave damage will spill out to Puppey, but do they have enough control with the fissure? Yeah, Racing's gonna go down, but they've taken out 2. We are still fighting. The Wyvern, the Glimmer Cape, make it impossible to finish the job, and they can turn onto EternalEnvy. Burn, baby, burn! Underneath the Huskar searing arrows, but it's the Clockwork. He becomes a voyeur. It's just the Huskar, the triple kill. SGG. Newbee.Young will force a 3rd deciding game, 36-10. There were some moments where you wondered, would Newbee.Young have the same problem as game 1? Overconfidence into overextension. But didn't happen. They just kept pummeling Secret down and down again.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they showed why they were so confident in the early game, because if they can execute like that, I just heard them screaming at the top of their lungs. I've never seen anybody so excited to take one game in a best of 3. This just kind of shows them and tells them, this proves to them, we belong here.
But we had CDEC have